Brewster, you know him, you love him, and we all want him back with his cafe in Animal Crossing New Horizons. This iconic pigeon is missing, and where is he? Well, many people believe that he's coming back in an Animal Crossing 2.0 update sometime later this year, while others have lost hope. But not so fast. This is where I come in. Today, I will be creating Brewster's Cafe, the Roost, in my Animal Crossing island to the best of my abilities. Now, I don't know if I'm actually going to be able to do this. I'm not the best designer. This could go hilariously bad, or it could look amazing. Isabel says that nothing big's happening today. I'm like, girl, come on now. You know I'm making Brewster's Cafe in Animal Crossing. It's like the biggest day of the year. I wanted to look a bit more like a Starbucks, Roost, you know, cafe barista. So I bought this sweater. Apparently, like, everyone on my island's been wearing it. I think what happened is I streamed one day and someone put this design on my island when I opened up the gates. So, you know, I guess I'll wear it too. And I got my green hair. You know, I think Brewster's a very green guy. I don't know. I kind of get like green vibes from him. That's like his color to me. And I'm gonna make it next to the museum. A lot of people have been speculating that the Roost, the cafe, might just be an extension to the museum when it comes to New Horizons. So I thought, you know what, I'll play with that and I will connect it right next to my museum. The only problem is I have so many flowers here and there's not that much room. So I'm gonna have to put on my gardening pants and start getting to work because these flowers are manifesting all over my place. So the thing is, I'm also moving the museum, which is gonna be a fast way to kill the flowers too. So Nook is like, let me call Blathers. I'm like, oh my gosh, we're gonna talk to him now. Doesn't he usually sleep during the day? I'm like, oh my god, I already felt so bad, so guilty. I was like, wow, Blathers, you know, is having his, you know, morning nap right now. I'm like, really woke him up for this. But he looks great. I mean, I'm like, wow, there's, you know, he's got his little bow tie on. He looks well rested. You know, it was good to see Brewster out of the museum for a second. I've never seen him outside out of there before. I was like, whoa. Anyways, so I moved the museum over here. It'll kill a bunch of flowers, and it'll also give me room to put my cafe to the right of it on this big platform I have in the back of my island. So, as you can see, there's still a bunch of flowers, so I'm going to have to wreck through them, destroy. I'm so sorry to all the plant lovers. Look, I'm a plant lover too. I love me some pink flowers. I love, you know, bananas and apples. Okay, I feel bad doing this too, but the flowers, they've got to go. The flowers have to go. You know, we need Brewster's Cafe. We need it now. So, you can't be drinking out of Brewster's Cafe coffee and, you know, have spores in your drink. That won't be good. We'll get bad reviews. I'm already terrified of the reviews because I've never run a restaurant before, or a cafe. I can't see this is gonna go well, so, you know, we're really crossing our fingers right now. Anyways, I got a bunch of weeds. You know, this is the cutest, most fun thing you do in Animal Crossing. I just like plucking the weeds, press that Y button, you know, and then now eating the peaches and destroying the trees. I mean, this is like the most, like, oddly satisfying thing in the world is, like, you know, lifting massive tree trunks from the ground in Animal Crossing. Anyways, here are some designs I found. Feel free to do this on your island too, now that I've freed up the space and we'll start decorating. You can copy every little thing I do. I will not be upset at all. I mean, you don't have to even give me credit. I don't care. I don't care. Only thing you have to do is subscribe. So if you haven't done it yet, make sure to subscribe and ring that bell. Alright, anyways, I'm stealing a bunch of brick from the last video I did on my island, which was the gigantic maze. So yes, I am reusing the same items. I don't have a billion materials. I'm a resourceful king. I use the 3 R's, reduce, reuse, recycle. Alright, let's continue this. So, I'm starting off with a basic brick foundation. We're going to put a pattern on top of this, but I like to be able to visualize the dimensions of the building I'm making before I actually make it. And I'm also going to have some brick fencing along here too, so I had to make it extra big. So yeah, I really like the brick fencing. It kind of seems like a cafe fence would have, or, you know, we can't really make buildings in Animal Crossing out, which kind of stinks. I could have just made a new house in Animal Crossing and had like a new user join the island, but that kind of felt a little boring. I wanted something my villagers could actually go to and visit, so it's gonna have to be outside. So there's gonna have to be a little bit of imagination here, because obviously Brewster's Cafe is an indoor building and this is basically outdoor, but you gotta use your imagination. Like I said, I'm not the best builder. I am Nico the builder, not Bob the builder. Let's not get it twisted. I am not a good builder. So we're gonna have to do what we have to do. So I found this a little platform that seemed kind of like Brewster. I'll have a picture right here of what Brewster's Cafe looks like in New Leaf. But let's be honest here, this will always be the Nikachu version of whatever I'm making, and there will be some differences whether they look good or not. So I just have this kind of generic flooring here that does kind of look like the flooring in Brewster's Cafe in the other game. I couldn't find a pattern on the QR portal, and I cannot design to save my life. So we're gonna go with anything that can, you know, look similar. I then went with this triangular diamond looking design, and I kind of spaced them out in a even way, a symmetrical way, and it looks pretty good. It adds some more you know, layering and complexity to the flooring. It doesn't look like just a generic flooring. You know, it has some shapes to it. I saw this mug at Timmy and Tommy's place. I'm like, oh, this is perfect. You know, the coffee's already in there. We don't have to do any work. We don't have to brew anything. We can save money on coffee machines and just buy this. We can just export. We can just import all our coffee from the Nook's Cranny. That's too good. Anyways, I found these diner seats, which I believe are the exact same like item as New Leaf. So that's definitely a good point for resemblance. I also thought this looked very cafe-like. This pair of chairs and this table, they do look very, very resemblance of something that could work in a cafe. And it's very chill. I want to go for chill vibes, you know. And here's the coffee. I don't know why I get so excited about using this coffee item. I just think it's so funny that we're not even making our own coffee. I also, you know, some cafes, they have fruits and stuff that people can eat. So I put some peaches. I get my peaches out in Georgia. Oh yeah, yeah. You know the Justin Bieber tune? It's a classic. It's a hit. What can we say? It's a tune. It's a hit. Anyways, those are some patterns I found as well that I'll be using. And I don't really have any tables used back here, so this is kind of like Brewster's area where he makes the coffee. I think it looks really nice. It's on storage boxes, but what can I say? Resourceful. Can we get that? Can we get resourceful again? Anyways, I have this little cutout of Brewster that we're gonna pretend is Brewster for the time being. And then I'm making this customization thing. My favorite thing I have to do in every video is I have to make customizations of my panels. I have these 4 panels that I use in every single video when I'm making something that you can put QR patterns on, and they always come in clutch. At the very end, I need them. So I have these really cool patterns, and then I wanted to obviously connect the museum to Brewster's Cafe here, which is obviously we're kind of pretending is like the DLC or that update that we're waiting for, you know what I mean? We're waiting for this big update. Nintendo, please give it to us. We want Brewster in Animal Crossing so bad. Yeah, it's definitely near the top of my list. I really, really can't wait. I feel like he definitely will come at some point. It's just, where are you hiding him? Is he coming? We need him. Anyways, I have these patterns. I'm just putting it everywhere. This little platform in the back, it's not a little platform. This massive platform, plateau area on my island is just all dedicated to being promotional material for our Brewster. Our Brewster's Cafe is going to be bigger than the actual Brewster Cafe. That is for sure. Look how massive it is. Look how much space it takes. Now the thing is, the big reason why I even had Brewster's Cafe be a building on my island is, of course, so my villagers can go to it. And right now, there's no way an animal on my island can reach this platform. It's too high up in the sky, and there's no incline. So I could ask my villagers for some of the bells, but I just know they're not gonna fork over any coin for me, so, or, you know, bells. So they're not gonna really be helping, so I'm gonna have to pay for the incline myself, and I'm doing it right over here. It actually connects really well to the rest of my island. It connects right to the Able Sisters shop, so, you know, we have a little bit of a shopping center here. You can go get your cafe, your coffee to start your day, then you can walk around the museum with your coffee, then go shopping right after. I mean, come on now, I got it down to a science. This is like, you know, the best strip mall of all time. I'm not really. This is not that great, but I gotta hype myself up if no one else is here to hype me up, you know what I mean? So, you know, we're paying all of them money off to Lloyd right now, and it's going well. I just like seeing the gyroids kind of move. They're fun to watch. But here it is the next day. You walk up the incline. Here it is, broad daylight. I will say my cafe looked a little bit better in the when the sun was setting. We now have Fang over here who's, you know, looking at flowers. And oh, what happened to Dom? Why is he so sad walking down the stairs? What did you do, Fang? What did you do? And then also, I sadly had to demolish another incline because I realized there was no room. We needed a second incline because my villagers could still not reach it because I didn't realize they couldn't even get to the Able Sisters shop either. So we have to make a bridge to the Able Sisters, an incline to the Able Sisters shop. So we have a lot of building, a lot of money being paid today. I think I coughed up like 400,000 bells during this entire process of this video. All for what? My not so good looking BREWSTE'S Cafe, the Roost replica, all for that. Oh my gosh, I wasted so many bells today. Anyways, I now paid for this bridge. I saw Pom Pom here, who looks so cute. Oh my gosh, I love Pom Pom so much, and she's in her Princess Peach outfit, my favorite villager. She's the best. Anyways, I brought her to Brewster. She starts singing. She's belting. She's, you know, the songstress who's singing our theme song. Brewster's Cafe. Anyways, she asked me about the treasure hunt. She said, you want to do a treasure hunt? I said, not really. I mean, we have a lot on our plate here. I just built this cafe. Can we enjoy our cafe for a second? Diana is now here. I tried to get just a few villagers. I didn't want to get like all 7 in here. And Pom Pom, oh my gosh, did you see how big of a sniff she took out of that coffee? And we must be great at making coffee. Okay, I guess, you know, Nook's Cranny, Timmy and Tommy, they must be great. But, we must have some good coffee, or she seemed to really enjoy it. Anyways, our heroes are hanging out. No one's really eating the peach. I just realized that no one can actually sit down on those chairs because it's too tight. They can sit on the pink chairs, but not the really fancy chairs to the right, sadly. I might have to push those out a bit. But as you can see, our heroes are, I'm talking like it's Dragon Ball Z, like an intro. Our heroes are united here on this plateau. There's no enemy here because everyone's friends. Brewster is, you know, doing a great job in the corner making coffee. Hey, Brewster. Hey, Nico! We love Brewster here. Anyways, we got a peach. You know, no one's really doing anything. They're just kind of hanging out. I mean, what do we expect these villagers to do? Oh, we now have a conversation building between Pom Pom and Tammy, when all of a sudden it's the most dreaded conversation in Animal Crossing history. I have to hear about this conversation about every single day. If you're a longtime fan, you know exactly where this is going. So this is like a meme of Nikachu's channel that I have to share. So there's this thing where the peppy villagers, whenever a peppy villager talks to another peppy villager, they always talk about how they, you know, have the same interests, they say the same things, they have the exact same dreams, and they have the same aspirations, and they want to start a pop group called Unwavering. And they're always like, what do you think of Unwavering? Don't you love it? I'm like, yes. Go follow your dreams. But literally back in the summer when I had like 5 peppy villagers on my island, every single video that conversation would be had at least 5 times. It was so much fun. Well, it was also terrible because I got really annoyed with that conversation. But anyways, they're enjoying the cafe. Did you enjoy the cafe? Please tell me in the comment section down below if you enjoyed my BREWSTE'S Cafe, the Roost recreation. If I honestly had to grade myself, I'd probably give it like a B-, C+ if I'm being nice. Please rate it down below. I actually want you guys to be honest. I'll be responding to all your comments. I love responding to your comments. At least like the first 50 to 100 I like to respond to. So comment down below, how would you rate my creation today? And will you be creating your own? I love to see you post down below. Tag me on TikTok, Twitter, Instagram, at Nikachu Official. I'd love to see your creations. And good luck. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye. Okay, bye.